Yeah, why? I'm not taking a pocketbook with me. Yeah.
Come on, Brian. We have some pictures taken.
You don't stand still. Come on.
Come on, we're going to lose him.
I don't need to go to the Black Church. I just got home in a third gallery. Also on the left side you'll see the Abbey Presbyterian Church, which is known to most later. Now on the right, we're passing the Garden of Remembrance.
This is what
And this can be seen in the sculpture work at the far end of the garden, which is by a man called Oisin Kelly. And there you can see the beautiful and graceful swans rising from the backs of the fallen patriots. Also on the right, you'll see the Gate Theatre, called St. Mary's or the Pro Cathedral. The statue in the centre of the lawn commemorates William Dargan. It was Dargan who financed the building and opening of the gallery. He also designed and laid out most of Ireland's railway network. It's in Ireland. It's Donal Éireann, and it's here you'll find the seat of government in the Irish Republic. As the townhouse of James Fitzgerald, who was the Earl of Kildare, and he later became the first Duke of Leinster. Now the monument in the centre of the lawn commemorates Kevin O'Higgins, Arthur Griffith and Michael Collins, and they were three of the founders of the Irish Free State. Now if you take a look to your left along Merrion Square South, you'll see at the far end of the street is the Pepper Canister Church, because of its pepper canister-like dome. You see, Dublin people have a habit of Dublin thought it quite funny that somebody would actually go to a lot of trouble because they were the only friends he had in the world. So you can imagine how upset he was when he woke one morning to find that the monkeys had died. Now rather than be parted from the monkeys, he brought them along here to the Natural History Museum, and he asked the curator, would it be possible to have them stuffed? The curator said, certainly sir. Would you like to have them mounted? And the man replied, oh no thanks, no. Just holding hands will do nicely. Now the next building on the right, it's government buildings. And it's here you'll find the office of our Prime Minister, His Holiness Charles Haughey on Taoiseach. Also here you'll find the headquarters of the Minister for Finance, and as he's better known to us, the Minister for Hearts with the blue hall door. That's number 3 was laid out as a public park for the people of Dublin. Now turning right onto St. Stephen's Green South, we pass on the left the university, but today it just serves parochial purposes. And it is in fact the scene of many of Dublin's fashionable society weddings. One of the best preserved organ cases anywhere in the world. Now in just a moment we'll be turning right. Stoker. Bram Stoker of course was the man who created Dracula. Bram Stoker was actually born about 3 miles from here at a place called the Crescent anywhere in the Republic. The rain was laid out. It wasn't unusual to see a certain amount of it being included in the asking price for a house such as this. And it's rumoured that Joshua Dawson was the first Dublin man ever to die of a gum disease in 1821 for the visit to Dublin of King George IV of England, built in 1720. But that facade you can see there today was in fact added by the architects Woodward and Dean in 1872. Pneumonia or influenza. You see, during the daytime, Molly Malone was a fishmonger and she did sell cockles and mussels. But at night time, you can get a pussy. She tried the world's oldest profession. She was what you might call female nocturnal thrower, a lady of the night, a woman of easy virtue, a loose woman. And as while playing this trade, she got her so-called fever. It was then known as the Star of Erin Music Hall. Now this garden here on the left was laid out in 1987 by Dublin Corporation. The 3 statues at the back of the fountain represent the 3 old trades of Dublin City, which were stonemasonry, carpentry and ironwork. Now this building here to our left is Dub 2, and since then has been the official meeting place of Dublin City Council. Now if you look straight ahead there, you'll see a fortified castle built here around the year 1204 by King John of England. Now it was completely rebuilt in the mid-1700s by the British because they wanted to use it as a centre of administration for their government here in Ireland. Now all that remains of the old castle today are parts of the Birmingham Tower. Now as we move away from Dublin Castle, if you look back on the left, just above that grey building, you'll see what's known as Dublin. And they have never to Werburgh Street. You'll see there on the right Christ Church Cathedral. Now we will be coming back to that, to Werburgh Street, and you'll see on the generosity in the 1860s, Sir Benjamin Lee Guinness funded a complete restoration of St Patrick's Cathedral at a cost to himself of over 100 million. It's actually, you will see St Patrick's Cathedral. Now St Patrick's is said to be the best preserved ancient cathedral anywhere in the world. It was built in the 13th century by John Comyn, and he was the first Anglo-Norman Bishop of Dublin. Now the cathedral was built on the oldest Christian site in Dublin because it was on that site around the year 450 that St Patrick, who is the patron saint of Ireland, he actually had a church on that site. Now he would baptise his people at a well which was once just outside the railings of the park there, up near the gate, which is beside the cathedral. Now the well itself has long since dried up, but the actual lid which once covered St Patrick's well can still be seen displayed inside St Patrick's Cathedral. Now on the left, just beyond the railings, you'll see a seated statue of Sir Benjamin Lee Guinness, the man at whose expense the cathedral was restored. Coming up on the left, you'll see the entrance to the oldest library in Ireland, and it's called Marsh's Library, founded here in 1703 by Archbishop Narcissus, in that if you wanted to study a rare or valuable book, you were first of all locked inside a cage. Now the book was then passed into you, built on the site of the old palace of St Sepulchre, which for over 600 years was the official residence of Dublin's archbishops. That was until the year 1806 when it was handed over to the authorities. Now as we've turned left onto Bride Street, 45, and he was generous in that and he was often to be seen wandering the city streets with his pockets full of coins, giving them out to needy people he would meet on his walks. And he was outspoken in that he would attack the authorities at every opportunity, over the way to losing her life because of her outspokenness. Now we've turned left onto Bride Road, and on the left you'll see the Ivy Hostel. Now the Ivy Hostel was also built by the Guinness family at the early part of this century, and it was built. It was meant to be a temporary measure, but unfortunately there is still a great need in Dublin City today for a build. Now very shortly we'll be turning right from Bride Road onto Nicholas Street, and then I'll tell you a little bit about Christ Church Cathedral.
No Catholics were allowed to study there in the past. My daughter. Loved it. And this girl, lovely, she's very Irish Catholic. She's got very pale skin and blue eyes and dark hair.
You'll see Christ Church in stone following the Norman invasion of Ireland. It was rebuilt in the late 1100s by a man called Richard de Clare, who was the Earl of Pembroke, but better known to us as Strongbow. And Strongbow's tomb can be seen by the Archbishop of Dublin, whose name was Lawrence O'Toole. Now today St Lawrence O'Toole is the patron saint of Dublin City, and his heart is actually contained inside a small metal casket, which can also be seen inside Christ Church Cathedral. Now very shortly we'll be travelling straight through this junction, but if we were to go left after about a 2 or 3 minute drive, we'd find the eternal shame of the people of Dublin. Two-thirds of this is actually exported. Leaves the country and goes to complete strangers who don't even know whether to drink it or eat it with a spoon. Oh well, excuse me while I drool. Now at the time it was one of about 50 breweries in the area, until the mid-1930s when it was at £45 per year. So at least we know we'll never go thirsty here in Dublin. Now the archway which we're about to travel under is the Devil's Arch, because at one time there was a large wooden carving at the top of the archway which the people of Dublin, and so they nicknamed it the Devil's Arch. Now about 2 weeks ago I was driving underneath this arch and a rather tall American student stood up to take a photograph. Now we have since scraped him off the arch. First class, of course. So it's now known to us as the American Student Arch. Now we'll be rolling down St. Michael's Hill in just a moment. They were also designed by Sam Stevenson. He also designed the Central Bank in Dame Street, which was known as Wood Quay. Now it was on Wood Quay around the year 841. Experts from all over the world. Dublin Corporation went ahead and built that concrete block on that site. Now the next street on the left is called St. Audien's Arch. Now if you go through St. Audien's Arch and climb the 40 steps, they were cast in the year 1423.
Very ugly building, isn't it? Nothing to do with it. So nice, yeah. It makes all the difference. A bit chilly, but
Yes,
not that much.
sunshine and we can see well.
That's right.
Couldn't see the rain.
Rain.
No.
Cold cocks.
Yes, well, you couldn't really
We couldn't have done it. So we've done 2 things.
Yes. I'm glad we did because what was this watercolor this morning? It wasn't a month. I am pleased to secure a very good thing.
Now you'll catch a glimpse of those city walls as we pass Cook Street here on the left. They're about halfway down the street on the left-hand side.
Yes, it's good.
Yeah.
Yes, that's right, yes.
Now this church here you can see on the left is the church of those who weren't allowed to practice their religion. Now very shortly we'll be crossing the River Liffey once again. Now work began at Ully, the same man who designed our City Hall. Now he unfortunately died before the work was complete, and so it was then taken over by James Gandon and eventually completed in the year 1802. Now the forecourt was almost totally destroyed by fire during the Civil War of 1922, but thankfully it was fully restored by the end of the... Now on the far side of the river there you'll see the oldest Catholic church in Dublin City, known as the Church of Saints Michael and John. It was built in 1815, although it did close its doors for the last time in April of last year. This is actually happening to quite a few churches around Dublin City, because up to about 4 or 5 years ago, it was the policy of Dublin Corporation to move people's great book Ulysses Bridge. But it's known to most Dublin people. Now, between the years 1816 and 1919, there was a toll of 1/2 penny levied on all those who wished to use the bridge. And so it was named by the people of Dublin the Halfpenny Bridge, or Halfpenny Bridge. I didn't even know the official name of that bridge until I started studying. Now that archway is called the Merchant's Arch. Now if you go through the Merchant's Arch and along Crown Alley, you'll find yourself in the heart of an area which is known as the Temple Bar. Now the Temple Bar is a very fashionable area of Dublin City. It's also one of the best cultured areas. It's often been compared with the Left Bank in Paris, not because of its appearance. As you ramble through its streets, you'll find many beautiful ethnic restaurants, shops, pubs, artist studios and galleries, and theatres. And you, which might explain the severe stomach cramps you'd have the morning after you drink about 30 pints of Guinness. Now up to about maybe 60 years ago, this stretch of the River Liffey was so badly polluted. Those days, if you fell into the River Liffey and you couldn't swim, you just went through the motions. Think about it. It's running left back onto O'Connell Street. And then I'll tell you a little bit about the statues on the fountain, which I left out at the earlier part of the tour. There on the far side of the river you can see the Virgin Megastore. Now there's many cynics in Dublin City who would have you believe that it is in fact the only Virgin. It's not my fault. Now if you look straight ahead there along the quays you'll see a very tall glass building. Now that building is known as Liberty Hall and it's the headquarters of a union which was once called the Irish Transport and General Workers Union. Now today that union is called Sept and it's the largest and most powerful union in this country because I'm a member, you see. Now the old Liberty Hall was almost totally destroyed by shell fire which came from a gunship called the Helga which lay anchored just outside the Custom House during the Easter Rising of 1916. Now it was eventually rebuilt but eventually demolished in the early 60s to make way for that glass building which was designed by a man called Desmond Ray O'Kelly, and it's a typical example I suppose of the architecture of that period here in Dublin, the 60s and early 70s. Many bad left onto O'Connell Street commemorates a man called sent into exile aboard a prison ship to Australia. The statue on the far side of the junction commemorates Sir John Gray. And Sir John Gray is best remembered for the fact that he designed and laid out Dublin's public water supply. Dublin did in fact have its own public water supply long before most of the other major European cities. Now the next statue you'll see on the right commemorates Jim Larkin. Jim Larkin is known as the father of trade unionism in this country. It was he who founded the Irish Transport and General Workers Union in 1909. He also led the great 8-month lockout or general strike of 1913. Now this building here on the left, which as you can see is being restored at the moment, Irish history, because it was the headquarters of the rebel forces during the Easter Rising of 1916, and the building itself is said to be the birthplace of the Irish Republic. Now the Anna Livia fountain here on the right, which for some reason is not switched on today, it was very generously given to the people of Dublin in 1988 by the Smurfit family to help us celebrate our millennium year. Now Anna Livia herself is described in James Joyce's book Ulysses as Anna Livia Plurabelle, the Queen of the Liffey and Protector of Fishermen, which is a very fancy title because she's known to the people of Dublin today.
All the ladies and they go right in front of you. Wait until the mother catches them.
Maybe she sent them down there.
I think, aren't those outdoors toilets? Huh?
I don't know. No, they're all locked up. Oh, and the man is
Oh,
laughing.
come on, I want to watch. Done. She's locked in the bathroom. No, I don't think so. I usually check it every now and then. The only thing I don't want to lose is that little boy in Dublin. Yeah.
Oh my God.
Would you like one?
It'll cost me £5 here. It'll cost me over £1,000.
It's a lovely call. I'm with you. We do that. You're my kind of guy. We do the whole thing too much. I reckon, Manny, but it's not good. Over here.
He's teasing me.
Oh, that's cool.
call him Mark.
Right, I better call him, ma'am, what's it straight across there? What's straight across there? What's straight across there? Good Mary. I think so, yeah. Well,
We usually go down there and walk right
Yeah, but
across there.
you can get them up a walk. I like walking.
No. We like that after.
They moved having a bit. Years building this money, they're damming the whole thing up.
You want to go down along the farm, do you? Mary.
yeah.
I don't know what's over the side up on the top there.
Yes.
Is anything left in the park? Look at the view of an island. We end up where it is. Bricks the same the world out. From house to house. Nice to see how other people live, all right. Problem about here is that, weekends everybody goes out. When we go Sunday, that's if the kids haven't eaten it already. But I'm tired.
People are flogging their furniture. Before I got them off, sort of walking off like a pre-night shower.
She's just come home getting a video. You just get a video.
Yeah.
They're PG. There we go.
Yes, they're PG. Because that they're 50s of videos.
See, now you smile.
The only thing is that they're not as good on a small screen as they are on the big screen. It loses the effect. It doesn't have the small screen. We went to see Terminator 2. And it's a good anime, right? You like that Terminator? What's the Terminator? What's that one I got for you?
Okay.
What else, Mom?
And Terminator wants some TV.
Here?
Oh, he's gone upstairs for a minute.
Or no?
Is he?
In the image of herself.
Nothing on that.
There'll be two names around, won't you?
Ian? Come down, will you? Yeah.
Here.
Great, man. Ian?
Mary wants to
Yes.
Look at the
Look at me.
Say hi, Tommy. Go someplace and pose.
Hello, America.
Doesn't have to pose right.
Hello, America.
Say hi, Tom. I look like this.
Does that pick the sound as well? Say.
Yes. Yes.
Hello. Hello, Tom. There you
I
are.
look like you. You must be a handsome devil. Can't understand you're taking black. I'm going to do it this way now. I don't mind. I'll have a half a spoon of sugar and milk on it. Okay. Let's say about tea leaf. Tea leaf in your cup, mate. Yeah. You? I should be.
sun's in my eyes. Come here, take pictures of the sky. Now stand behind the car and go. Wait a minute. The car. through? Get in the car out of the rain. You'll catch pneumonia on
Come
you.
on, Dizzy. You got enough.
Here comes the rain. No.
I'll take it.
Do a little. Now.
Now you got all your directions here.
Now, that says Ma'am Cross. See what they do to you?
Yeah.
Where you
See
going?
the Connemara Marble is over here, is where you get Connemara Marble
Yeah.
on the ground.
I'm going to Ma'am Cross out to see that they crossed the thing. You hear the noise? You can hear it once in a while. See all the turf on the side of the road? Yeah, huh? Now is the rainbow in the middle of the mountains there? Right in the middle. Yeah, it looks like this end of the rainbow.
Yeah, I've been getting that.
I think hit this right here.
I did the cow.
Yeah. And you hit that button to turn. As long as you can see the REC in the front of it, hon, then you know you're recording. And then you turn it off when you put it down. I know it. The sheep here. I'll be showing the video on somebody's
Those mountains. That's the only one that's got. That'd be beautiful if the sun was up. Clouds and shadows. There's the bog that they put the truck. See them?
Yes,
That's
see, hon?
the real bogs now.
See in there? Yeah.
Well, that truck is parked. That's the bog too.
All those were here.
That's what roads were covered with the last time we came through. They were canalized.
they live here. Oh, is that a waterfall up there? That's why I'm going a little bit slower. Well, I'm not slower, but can you see it, hon?
Yeah,
And it
record.
says record. Huh?
Huh?
It says record on it.
Yeah.
See? That's what I wanted him to do. That we don't have to. It'll be like Michael's going along.
Yeah.
See as you're driving, but
I think this is more beautiful than the Kerry Mountains.
yes.
Yes, I do. I think this is beautiful. Yeah. Look at the houses over on the foot of that hill. Would you believe the mountain could get as big as that? Those mountains, maybe.
America.
Huh?
Yeah, like that.
Do we? Where?
Sure. Nothing. Can you get that down below? Look at it.
I got it.
Mostly all the mountains in America, they have all the trees and everything on them. But I never saw it before. up at the mountain side.
Huh? Isn't that nice?
Took them a while, but they got it. He carried their cross, so they carried his.
Isn't that something?
Here now. I can see out in the background maybe.
It is, well, you know, the storms come off the ocean and... No, this is last week ago, I think it's cold. You know, we had fantastic weather for about 3 weeks. It was just absolutely beautiful.
Yeah.
You know, it's,
There they come coming down. Good morning. I'll see you after school. Good morning, Bernie.
Oh yeah. You're out early, you better.
I just think that house is gorgeous.
We're taking out those windows that are in it now, we're putting in white windows.
Oh. Morning. Are those Mrs. Cohen's houses straight across?
No, they're not her houses. Back here.
back up a little bit.
Back up.
Drive on, McDuff, drive on.
She busy.
Huh?
She a busy lady.
Has more on squawk in the front.
Can you play? You know,
I want to listen to it.
it doesn't, it doesn't bother.
I got all the colors except pink.
You get all the colors except pink.
Yeah. Oh, it's opened.
It's all right. Don't lose any of it, honey.
I know.
Take that out of your face, sweetie. Let me see your face. And you're Zara?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Here, boy. See.
I was sure it was one of them that was down low taking it. Get them out.
you get paid right there.
Where you touch the wall. Did you say a prayer? See, because there's no talking up there. And it just, this is where the... Isn't this beautiful, hon? The other church is pretty, too. They had these seats here, Ma. The seats were here, but they're...
Yeah. Where are the places where the senior citizens stay home weekend?
Windy, so I'm blowing the camera today.
This is it.
over each little island.
All stone. Yeah.
That's one.
That's not very long. Not so high,
No. A little tower there
Yeah.
on the corner of the wall.
Gee, there's something over here. Look at the rhododendrons. Is it? Don't go that big though.
Oh, he's so happy. Look at him.
Where's the steps we go up and we look around?
Huh?
Huh?
I don't know.
I don't know. I think they're over there. Those were marigolds.
field.
Yeah.
On the road.
Oh, the wind is bad today. You'll hear it.
Take a picture of Sonny standing at the gate.
This woman coming out. Over here now. Sure, if you walked in, we should see it. Come on. Park the car there. Take your time now. Sorry.
We're going to walk in.
Yeah.
Walk in. Sure, it's only just...
we'll see the whole lot of the way. I got the hedge cut there. All the walls, the layering wall built all around. Got a toilet there for them. Got a dump. Do that. Yeah. We'll walk out that way now. Yeah. Oh, I should.
Mary,
What?
take this stone here. My sister was with me there.
Where?
Right here, the black stone.
Okay.
But she was very there. Very there, right? ones were gone, Mary, you see.
Yeah.
Down to
You see?
there.
Oh,
Down to
they
the
were gone
black band.
completely. And you see the type of plaster that was done on that old wall. That was the type now.
Yeah.
And that was mixed with blood, I understand. It's
Oh.
no, they had no cement at that particular time. Now, we found the window practically out around the boat. That window, the east window. Altogether. It's nice. Huh? Isn't that nice?
Oh, that's beautiful. Look at the grotto with the Blessed Virgin in
Yeah.
it and everything. Isn't
Yes.
it? Oh, it's lovely. Beautiful. Mary, there's the dance on.
That was the dance hall. The famous Jack Corpus gun with the £1 which you gather for the tour team. I know who you're talking about. They came from Tour.
Total,
Yeah, but they're up in that into the parish up there.
What did they
There
buy?
were new houses there. Go ahead, they bought one. We passed it.
Yeah.
We passed it in the road.
I
Yeah.
know, yeah. It's the hen house.
Stand you're a big man now, you wouldn't see me.
And we'll go in and have a drink and chill.
Are you American?
We'll have more time.
I don't know.
Yeah.
His relatives were O'Connor. His mother was an O'Connor. Her mother was.
You don't know from where, what part of Ireland?
He doesn't know.
No.
No, this was distant house, Mary.
What do you call this place?
Glora.
No. The thing you wanted to take.
The trampoline.
This is this?
No. Yes, there is. Wait a minute.
Huh?
Oh, I thought I heard somebody.
Those are my brother's. Those are other graves. Those are all other children's graves. We used to cross this wall coming down the porch, and we never went by. We didn't jump the wall and come in and pray for them. But Sonny's going to try and do the same to this area, as he did Creeverbawn. And they're the same order amongst the, what are they, Mary?
Carmelites.
Carmelites. So he's going to
That's fine.
St. Patrick's knee. And it's the first time I like.
We better get going back. It's 1:15.
Okay. No. See, those were all the Robert's houses.
That's Corp's house.
Thanks. I know what I was just getting some candles to go. I didn't meet you in years. I didn't meet you last time you were home.
Must be up to your house, what?
6.
Oh, yeah.
No, there.
Look, she's smiling.
Yeah, she does.
Yeah.
She does. How's your overstay? Oh, fine. Just great. That's good. Fine.
Oh, she's beautiful.
I think your mother will home to see you. She can.
She'll begin tomorrow.
You'll get tomorrow. If you start crying, she'll go come
Let's see if I can get it this way. I don't know if I'm getting some of this crowd.
Go on,
Go away, Barry. Okay.
You're going to...
The Tomb Golf Course. You can see, you know.
Look this way, Julia.
She's fine, Mama.
Huh?
And it's Ann, Ma.
Ann.
Still PJ at the bar. It's swishing today.
Yeah, this one, which remote too much is taken. You might as well be on it. Turn this way.
She'll give you orders now. Can't read it anyway.
Oh, can you imagine it?
Look at her.
Oh.
Oh, that was lovely. Sure, I knew she was
Yeah,
lovely,
it was
you know.
great.
Just shake hands, Patrick.
You won't die.
She's gonna hide her head now.
Let's see it. You see that video now? Oh,
yes.
You see that video now in a few years' time. Come here, Siobhan. Come here. Come here, you. Come on. Come here, Siobhan.
She's hiding.
Julia, what? You remember what? Yeah. Right on that is your head. Who was that? Mrs. Hanby. She's our present door. Mrs. Hanby was mine.
Henry, there's no Henry down there now.
She was principal of the outdoor school years ago, before Mr. Kelly did.
I don't know. I don't know whether that kid can be with Mrs.
Oh, Mrs. Hanby was the principal teacher for years there.
Oh, I see, yeah. So what I do with Mrs. Dixon?
Nothing but a monitor. And wasn't principal teacher.
And silence on the day she was buried. There wasn't a tin of the graveyard.
Yeah.
And you have a big picture now.
You remember Mr. Kelly?
I do, when he was a kid.
He graduated from Waterford College with my husband's brother. And you could hear the gun. We had men putting hay. My father had a contract with the convent in June with the presentation. And he sold all his hay to them. And so my mother had 6 brothers, and the whole lot of them were cows delivering hay. And when it came noontime to get the dinner, they were eating dinner, and you could hear this bang, bang on the roofs.
I thought I'd get your father in the car.
Smile. Oh, look ahead.
Why do you look that?
Just try it now.